Ready, 3, 2, 1. Hooray! Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back. Look at all you. You're just bursting with excitement. What'd you guys think of the fancy schmancy new Ghost Rider, huh? Is it kind of weird that a show that's mainly focused on aliens for 3 seasons is now dealing with demons? That transition seems seamless. Anywho, you are all probably bursting with questions. Who is this guy? Why has he got a car instead of a motorcycle? What are we supposed to get Nick Cage? Let me answer a few of those questions for you, shall we? Robbie Reyes, our new TV Ghost Rider, is one of many Ghost Riders from the comics, but he's slightly different to the Nick Cage incarnation. Looking at the history of Marvel Comics, the original Ghost Rider, Carter Slade, appeared in 1967, but has retroactively been renamed the Phantom Rider, mainly because he shares nothing with the more traditional Ghost Rider. Fast forward to 1972, Johnny Blaze makes his debut in Marvel Spotlight #5 Ghost Rider. He started out as a young man in a traveling circus, turning to the devil to cure his stepfather, a stuntman, of cancer. Classic storyline. Thanks to retcons and rewrites, we find out that Johnny Blaze actually summoned the demon Mephisto instead of Satan. Freaking idiot. Anyways, he sells his soul to Mephisto to save his stepdad from cancer, but spoilers, his dad go ahead and get himself killed anyways. Oops, short end of that deal. That means he's about to lose their soul, ain't he? Or are he? Thanks to his stepsister / crush / lover, Roxanne, she's able to drive Mephisto away, and Johnny's able to keep his soul, but not before Mephisto grafts a slice of demon onto Johnny's soul. And that, boys and girls, is how you birth a Ghost Rider. This new addition to Johnny's soul is named Zarathos. I guess with that name. And due to both it and Johnny sharing the same body, Johnny can now transform into a fiery skeleton. What's his name, kids?
Ghost Rider.
Really? Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider can shoot hellfire out of his mouth. He can also summon a fiery motorcycle and chain, which you saw in the movie. He's got superhuman strength and regeneration, and he's got the classic penance stare. You know, the power where he can make a person feel all the pain they've ever inflicted on another person for all of eternity. Some would say that's a bit excessive, but that's not gonna be me. Not gonna give him lip. I don't need this happening to me. Feel their pain. Johnny usually has a pretty good handle on the transformation. In the early days, it would mainly happen at night, but now it's more of an evil alarm. If evil is near, the Ghost Rider appears. Johnny Blaze is probably the most famous of the Ghost Riders. Also, you have Daniel Ketch, who's a fan favorite, who, spoilers, turns out to be Johnny's long-lost brother. Ta-da! There are a few other individuals who have wielded the spirit of vengeance for a minute or two. We don't have time to go into all those people right now. Most recent Ghost Rider is probably the one you're most interested in. Robbie Reyes, the young man from East Los Angeles, and the newest addition to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Here's a spoiler warning for the show right now, just cause. Continuing, Robbie was a young mechanic trying to take care of his younger brother in LA. To get some extra cash, Robbie enters a street race with a borrowed car from his shop. All of a sudden, he's being chased down and ends up in a dead end. His pursuers open fire on him, killing him. They retrieve something from the trunk, which you assume is the reason why he was being chased in the first place. To try to eliminate all evidence, they set Robbie's body on fire and leave. But that's when he's possessed by a spirit and he turns into the new Ghost Rider. But not quite. This spirit calls himself Eli. And he's all up for revenging like the other Ghost Riders that you love, but this spirit ain't acting like Zarathos or Zarathos or Zin. Eventually, when Robbie gains enough media attention from his actions, Johnny Blaze hunts him down and they duke it out. Johnny defeats Robbie, obviously, but at this time, Robbie's body was being controlled by Eli. So if Johnny Blaze as Ghost Rider is running around, who's Eli, you might ask? We find out that Eli was a satanic serial killer in Los Angeles who murdered and dismembered his victims. For me, this seems like a far worse soul to have stuck to you. Demon seems almost fun in comparison. So will we be seeing Eli or Zarathos in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Who knows, but both would be interesting. I'm excited that they chose Robbie for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. mainly because of his car. The one that he borrowed the night that he was killed has now become possessed, and it's his new ride. Fiery wheels and everything. Plus, the trunk is like a portal that he can send anything to. Imagine that. You could throw your laundry in there, and where's it go? The hamper. That's not the coolest thing you could use that for. You could go to Hawaii if you wanted to. God, I'm lame. Oh, he's got a chain too. He's got a knife at the end. Zap, zap. Zap, zap, zap. What do you guys think of Robbie Reyes, and are you excited to see him clean up the streets of Los Angeles? Let me know down below. Be sure to like this video, comment down below, and share it with your friends. Also, let me know what other 101s we should be doing on this channel. Make sure you check out that American Horror Story one I just did. It's great. I'm Sam, and I'll see you next time.
Oh my lord, did you guys see the trailer for Passengers that dropped today?
Congratulations if you did, because you got to watch the entire movie for free.
Yes.